Telem, Bealoth, Hazor Hadatta, Kerioth, Hezron, Hazor, Ammon, Shema, Molada, Hazar Gada, Heshmon, Bethpelet, Hazar Shual, Beersheba, Biziothia, Bala, Ayin, Ezer, Eltolad, Kasil, Horma, Ziklag, Madmana, Sansana, Lebaoth, Shilhim, Ain, and Rimmon, a total of 29 towns with their villages. In the western foothills, Eshton, Zora, Ashnar, Sanoah, En-Ganim, Tapua, Enam, Jarmuth, Adullam, Soko, Azekah, Shaaraim, Aditaim, Gedera, and Gederothaim. 14 towns with their villages. Zedon, Hadasha, Migdal-Gad, Dilean, Rizpah, Joktheel, Lachish, Bozkath, Eglon, Kaban, Lamas, Kitlish, Gederoth, Beth-Dagon, Nama, and Makeda. 16 towns with their villages. Libnah, Ether, Ashan, Ifta, Ashnar, Nezib, Kala, Akzib, and Maresha. 9 towns with their villages. Ekron with its surrounding settlements and villages. From Ekron to the sea, all that were by the side of Ashdod with their villages. Ashdod, its towns and villages. Gaza, its towns and villages, up to the brook of Egypt and the Mediterranean Sea. In the hill country, Shamir, Jatir, Soko, Dana, Kiriath Sana, Debir, Anab, Eshtemo, Anim, Goshen, Holon, and Gilo. 11 towns with their villages.
Whether you're a professional technician or simply take pride in maintaining your own cars, Harbor Freight offers quality auto tools to meet your every need at prices that can't be beaten. From rapid pump jacks to mechanics tool sets, whatever you need, we've got it. Whatever you do it for less. Harbor Freight, your automotive destination.
In computer, girls get back. I want to know the way we so see on down because I'm telling us it's in spice plus chicken sauce. Oh, you have spice chicken sandwich. I'm your big spice chicken sauce. Oh, mix it. I took off for. Someone calls you here.
Arab, Duma, Ishan, Janim, Beth Tapua, Afika, Amta, Kiriath Arba, Hebron, and Zior, 9 towns with their villages. Maon, Carmel, Ziph, Juta, Jezreel, Jokdim, Zanoah, Cain, Gibeah, and Timnah. 10 towns with their villages. Halhul, Beth Zur, Gedor, Marath, Bethanoth, and Eltekon. 6 towns with their villages. Kiriath Baal, Kiriath Jearith, and Rabbah. 2 towns with their villages. In the wilderness, Beth Arabah, Midin, Sekakah, Nipshan, the city of salt, and En-Gedi. 6 towns with their villages. But the people of Judah could not drive out the Jebusites living in Jerusalem. So the Jebusites live there with the people of Judah to this day. The land given to Joseph's descendants started at the Jordan River, near Jericho, east of the city's waters. It went through the wilderness up into the hill country of Bethel. From Bethel, also called Luz, it continued to Ataroth, which belonged to the Archites. Then it went west to the area of the Japhletites, down to Lower Beth Horon, and on to Gaza, ending at the Mediterranean Sea. So the descendants of Joseph, Manasseh, and Ephraim received their land. The land for Ephraim's families started at Ataroth Adar on the east and went to Upper Beth Horon. From there, it extended to the sea. On the north, it went from Mikmethath, turned east to Tanath Shiloh, and passed by it to Janoah on the east. Then it went down from Janoah to Ataroth and Nara, touched Jericho, and ended at the Jordan River. From Tapua, the border went west to the Kana ravine, and ended at the sea. This was the land given to Ephraim's families. Some towns and their villages within Manasseh's territory were also given to Ephraim. But the people of Ephraim did not drive out the Canaanites living in Gezer. So the Canaanites still live among them today, but they are forced to work for them. The land was also given to the tribe of Manasseh, Joseph's oldest son. Machir, Manasseh's oldest son and the father of Gilead, was a great soldier. He had already received Gilead and Bashan on the east side of the Jordan. Land was also given to the rest of the families of the tribe of Manasseh: Abiezer, Helek, Azriel, Shechem, Hepher, and Shemida. These were the male descendants of Manasseh, son of Joseph, divided by families. Zelophehad, son of Hepher, had no sons, only daughters. Their names were Mahlah, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tirzah. They went to Eleazar the priest, Joshua son of Nun, and the leaders. They said, "The Lord commanded Moses to give us land, just as to the men." So Joshua gave them land, just as the Lord had said. 10 shares of land went to Manasseh, in addition to the land in Gilead and Bashan, east of the Jordan, because the daughters of Manasseh received land like the sons. The rest of the people of Manasseh received their land in Gilead. The land of Manasseh went from Asher to Mikmethath, east of Shechem. The border went south to the people living at En-Tappuah. Manasseh had the land of Tappuah, but Tappuah itself on the border of Manasseh belonged to the Ephraimites. Then the border continued south along the Kana ravine. These cities belonged to Ephraim, even though they were in the middle of Manasseh's land. The border of Manasseh ran along the north side of the ravine and ended at the sea. The south side of the territory belonged to Ephraim, and the north side belonged to Manasseh. The sea was the western border. Asher was on the north, and Issachar was on the east. Within the land of Issachar and Asher, Manasseh had these towns: Beth-shan, Ibleam, Dor, Endor, Tanach, and Megiddo, each with its surrounding villages. But the people of Manasseh were not able to take these cities, because the Canaanites kept living there. Later, when the Israelites became stronger, they forced the Canaanites to work for them, but they never completely drove them out. The descendants of Joseph said to Joshua, "Why have you given us only one part of the land as our share?" "We have many people because the Lord has blessed us greatly." Joshua replied, "If you have so many people, go up into the forest and clear land for yourselves in the hill country of the Perizzites and Rephaites, since the hill country of Ephraim is too small for you." But the people of Joseph said, "The hill country is not enough for us. All the Canaanites in the valley have iron chariots, those in Beth-shan and its surrounding towns, and those in the valley of Jezreel." Joshua said to the people of Joseph, Ephraim, and Manasseh,
At SCE, our mission is to keep the power on safely, but when dry, windy weather increases fire risk, a temporary power shutoff can help stop a wildfire before it starts. In a safe, Bruce will restore power. Taking our neighborhoods is personal. We live here together.
Your roommate just took up percussion. You need a job that gets you out of here.
I need it.
Indeed you do.
What made you decide to rent with Hertz today?
Hertz sells cars.
Hertz sells cars,
Who are you getting?
but this is in great shape.
Inspected, certified, and ready to go.
Hertz sells cars. Innovative new mattresses are coming out all the time.
And you'll find all the latest trends at Sit and Sleep.
Hey Drew, does that mean we're trending?
No, Dad.
And when it comes to technology, one brand that's always trending is Tempur-Pedic, and a revolutionary new active brace mattress that lets you control the temperature on each side of the bed. As an elite Tempur-Pedic retailer, you'll find a complete line of Tempur products and get a $300 gift with purchase. Since it will beat anyone's advertised price of your mattress is free!
Joshua said to the people of Joseph, Ephraim, and Manasseh, "You have many people and great strength. You will have more than one share of land. The hill country will be yours. Even though it's a forest, you can clear it, and it will be yours. You will drive out the Canaanites, even though they are strong and have iron chariots." All the Israelites gathered at Shiloh and set up the tent of meeting there. The land was now under their control, but 7 tribes of Israel had not yet received their share of the land. Joshua said to the Israelites, "How long will you wait before taking the land the Lord, the God of your ancestors, has given you? Choose 3 men from each tribe. I will send them to go and map out the land. They should write a description of it, dividing it into 7 parts. Then they will come back to me. You must divide the land into 7 parts. Judah will stay in its territory in the south, and the tribes of Joseph will remain in theirs in the north. After you map out and write descriptions of the 7 parts, bring them here to me. I will cast lots for you here in the presence of the Lord our God. The Levites don't get any land. Their share is serving the Lord. The tribes of Gad, Reuben, and half of Manasseh have already received land east of the Jordan, given by Moses, the servant of the Lord. So the men got ready to go. Joshua told them, "Go, explore the land and write down what you find. Then come back, and I will cast lots for you here in Shiloh before the Lord." So the men left, traveled through the land, and wrote down a description of it by towns, divided into 7 parts. Then they returned to Joshua in the camp at Shiloh. Joshua cast lots for them in the presence of the Lord at Shiloh. There he divided the land among the Israelites according to their tribal divisions. The first lot came up for the tribe of Benjamin, according to its families. Their territory lay between the tribes of Judah and Joseph. On the north side, their border began at the Jordan River, went up the north slope of Jericho, and continued into the hill country westward, ending at the wilderness of Beth-aven. From there it went south to Luz, also called Bethel, down to Ataroth Adar, on the hill south of Lower Beth Horon. The border curved around the west side, going south from the hill near Beth Horon, and ending at Kiriath Baal, also called Kiriath Jearim, a town of Judah. This was the western border. The southern border started at the edge of Kiriath Jearim and went to the springs of Nephtoah. It went down to the foot of the hill, facing the valley of Ben Hinnom, north of the valley of Rephaim, then continued down the Hinnom Valley along the southern slope of the Jebusite city, Jerusalem. It went down to En Rogel. From there it curved north, went to En Shemesh, then to Geliloth, near the Adumim Pass, down to the stone of Bohan, son of Reuben, passed north to the slope of Beth Arabah, and went down into the Arabah. It continued to the northern slope of Beth Hoglah, and ended at the northern bay of the Dead Sea, at the mouth of the Jordan River. This was the southern border. The Jordan River was the eastern border. These were the boundaries around the land given to the tribe of Benjamin, towns for Benjamin's tribe. The towns for the tribe of Benjamin by families included Jericho, Beth Hoglah, Emek Keziz, Beth Arabah, Zemaraim, Bethel, Avim, Para, Ophrah, Kephar Ammoni, Ophni, and Geba, 12 towns with their villages. Gibeon, Ramah, Beeroth, Mizpah, Kephirah, Mozah, Rechem, Irpeel, Tarala, Zela, Halef, Jebus, Jerusalem, Gibeah, and Kiriath, 14 towns with their villages. This was the land given to the families of the tribe of Benjamin. The second lot was for the tribe of Simeon, according to their families. Their share was inside the territory of Judah. Their inheritance included Beersheba, Sheba, Moladah, Hazar Shual, Bala, Ezem, Eltolad, Bethul, Hormah, Ziklag, Beth Markaboth, Hazar Susah, Beth Lebath, and Sharuhen, 13 towns with their villages, Ain, Rimmon, Ether, and Ashan, 4 towns with their villages. All the villages around these towns as far as Ba